Hello everyone, today I am making video about literary terms. In the literary terms, there are 36 literary terms in this. There are 36 literary terms in the your syllabus. Today I am doing many more literary terms. The first literary term, couplet, and second, heroic couplet. Like this, 33 literary terms are there. Okay, don't wasting the time. Let's start our video with first literary term, that is couplet. Okay, let us see couplet's explanation. Couplet is a pair of end-rhymed lines of verse that are self-contained in a grammatical structure and meaning. A couplet may be formal or closed, in which case each of the two lines is end stopped, or it may be run on or often with the meaning of the first line continuing to the second line. This is called enjambment. Example, please understand the example. Good night. Good night. Parting is such a sweet sorrow. Next line, that I shall say good night till the morrow. Okay, here word sorrow and morrow has rhymed. This is a couplet. Second in the literary term, that is heroic couplet. Verse a pair of rhyming pentameter is called heroic couplet. This was much used by the poet Chaucer and poets of 17th and 18th century such as Alexander Pope. Example, The Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope in 1712. Here though, great Anna, whom their realms obey, doth sometime counsel take and sometime tea. These are the examples of heroic couplet. Third one is allegory. Allegory is one of the figure of speech. Alliteration is the use of concrete character to represent abstract concepts or ideas. The central device of allegory is the personification of abstract ideas. Example, the famous example is Edmund Spenser's Fair Queen and John Bennon's Pilgrim Progress. Fourth one, alliteration. The repetition of the initial consonant sound in two or more neighboring words or syllable is called alliteration. Example, seven sisters slept soundly on the sand. Here for the alliteration effect, consonant sound S has been used effectively. Fifth one, assonance. Assonance, a literary device is which vowel sounds are repeated within phrases or sentences are close to each other in the text. Example, winner, winner chicken dinner. Here vowel I is repeated. Sixth one, refrain or refrain, whatever you say. Phrase line or group of lines repeated at intervals through the poem, generally at the end of the stanza. Example, it is magical as this life that I live. Next line, each day it gives something. Next line, something it gives each day. Last line, it is magical, absolutely magical the life that I live. Here we find refrain. 7. Aside. An aside is a dramatic device in which a character speaks to the audience by convention. Audience by convention, the audience is to realize that the character speaks is unheard by the other characters on the stage. Example, please understand the example is very difficult, and the sentence also difficult because very important to understanding the example. Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Example of aside occurs in Shakespeare's Hamlet. In this play, after the death of the king of Denmark, the king's brother Claudius takes the charge of the throne rather than Prince Hamlet. Moreover, Claudius marries the king's wife in the first act of this play. When Claudius talks to Hamlet by calling him his son and nephew, Hamlet makes an aside by saying, "A little more than kin and less than kind." 8. Monologue. Monologue in literature and drama is an extended speech by one person. It is a speech given by a single character in a story. Example, William Shakespeare frequently utilized monologue as a literary device in his dramatic works, both comedy and tragedies. Here are some examples of Shakespearean characters that deliver well-known monologue in his play. First one, Ophelia. This is Hamlet. Second one, Kate. Third one is Macbeth. Fourth one, Ghost. This is also Hamlet. 9. Soliloquy. A soliloquy is a literary device used in drama to reveal a character's thoughts, feelings, secrets, or plans to the audience. Characters usually deliver soliloquies while they are alone. If other characters are present, they are depicted as not having heard the soliloquy. Example, Hamlet's suicidal soliloquy. Perhaps the best known soliloquy in the English language takes place in Hamlet. When Prince Hamlet considered the peaceful alternative of death by suicide to suffering a lifetime of slings and arrows at the hands of his murderous uncle Claudius. Here we can see one small paragraph. Please do understand, it is very difficult. Soliloquy is much difficult. Please do understand this stanza. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end. The heart and the thousand natural shocks that flash is here to. It is a consummation, uh, devotee to be wished to die sleep to sleep, perchance to dream. I That's the rub. Though another character, Ophelia, is present when Hamlet utters this speech, it is clearly a soliloquy because Ophelia gives an indication that she hears Hamlet speaking. This is our first session of literary terms. In this session, we saw 9 literary terms. In the next session, we will do another literary terms. In the next session, we will do 10 to 12 literary terms. So please, if you English literature student, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.